that warms me up, and it's not a hot shower, it's a hot bath. But you see, I'm of the age, or at least my ability, is I can get into that hot bathtub. But unfortunately, as people age, a lot of times it's not safe for them to get into a bathtub. And so we are so happy to be able to talk to John Ancona, who's actually calling in from Jacksonville. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Anita, and Happy New Year to you and everyone out there.
Absolutely. And so I know that you're up there now. How cold is it?
Well, it's colder here than it is there, I will tell you that.
It was in the 60s this morning.
We've experienced a little bit of cold. We actually had snow flurries the other day. I don't know if you heard that on the news, but we made national news. Jacksonville had snow flurries.
Do you know that during the holiday, companies bring in snow for the kids because they're dying to see snow?
That's true.
They have those snow blowing machines, right?
Normally.
Right. Well, I know that you've been down here, of course, for so long, and now you're up in Jacksonville, and but your company, of course, will serve people. Will you be able to put in anywhere in Florida? Can you put in your bath?
We are working on that. Yes, that's a part of the growth for Bath Crest over the next year or two is to expand across the state and in other areas. However, keep in mind, Bath Crest has been in business since 1979, and the factory is located in Salt Lake City. So the operation here in Florida is just an extension of that factory. We work directly with the manufacturer.
Well, John, you probably didn't get a chance to listen to our last show with Dr. Mencia, who is a geriatric care physician, and we were talking about what happens to people as they age and they're in home. And now, of course, we have wonderful technology. We have medication, and it's keeping people living longer, which I love. But on the other hand, they need to still have a high quality of life. And for me, and I mean this, I'm not saying it just because you're working together with us, but I've always told you, baths for me it's my rejuvenation. I take a bath, I put some Epsom salts in, and if it's the best thing. After I have a massage, I do that. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I know now because I know you, but I would not have known if I couldn't jump into my bathtub what I would do. My heart would be broken.
That's right. That's right. And therapeutically, you're exactly right, Anita. Water in general is very therapeutic anyway, whether it's a shower or whether it's a bath. The temperature of the water, obviously, a warm bath can be very relaxing. A cold shower can be very rejuvenating. And, our body responds very well to water in general. Yes, certainly. And, of course, our products and variety of functions and features and offerings that we have allows, a variety for customers to experience water, in various ways.
So why don't we talk about what Bath Crest is famous for? I'm going to let you do it, even though I know what it's famous for.
Yeah, well, of course, our products are acrylic, and acrylic is probably the best material you can have where water is involved because it doesn't mold, it doesn't mildew, it doesn't crack. Our product has a lifetime warranty for material and installation. We manufacture the product directly in Salt Lake City. It's manufactured custom to the offerings and products that will fit in your home. So the acrylic itself has a lot of benefits just for the material side of it alone. On top of that, the design features and functions for our product offerings are various as well. We have different tile patterns for the walls, different print patterns that you can have. Along with it, we have 11 different print patterns that can be put on the different tile pattern walls and solid color walls that we have. The tub offerings, we can fit left-hand, right-hand tubs. We have walk-in tubs. We can convert from a tub to a shower. So we're really custom to what the customer is trying to obtain in their bath area.
John, when I was in real estate, it was funny. When someone would walk into an apartment, a home, whatever they were going to purchase, first thing they do is go to the kitchen. They had to see the kitchen. The second thing they do is go to the bathrooms. And it was a deal killer if the bathrooms were ugly.
Oh, yeah. Those are by far the two most valuable rooms in a home for buyers or sellers or just people who are living in their homes. You know, each day those two areas are probably the space that we spend a good bit of quality time in, that we want to be, the way we would like them, to suit our needs.
And I'm glad you talked about the acrylic, because when you're scrubbing your bathtub, it's so nice, and I know about acrylic, that it shines and sparkles. Did you know that when you clean acrylic? Well, of course you know that. And then you take what I do after I, clean it, I then take a Turkish towel and then just go all over it, and it sparkles.
Yes. And really, depending on the type of acrylic and such, ours is what's called a cross-linked acrylic, which is a durable, thicker material than some acrylic that's been on the market for a while. Ours is more durable. It's stronger. It's thicker from the tub standpoint and the shower base themselves. So there's really not a lot of maintenance that has to be done. For the most part, you can literally just wipe it off. There's not really a lot of chemicals or cleaners that need to be used on this material. Matter of fact, we typically will recommend just vinegar and water for the most part.
Vinegar and water, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me go through a couple of things here. So, I know that I always talk about, well, I guess we call it a hydrotherapy tub, that when you can't get into a bathtub anymore, that maybe you can describe what that looks like. It's like a standing tub.
Absolutely. The walk-in tubs are very popular options and choices. And one of the nice things about what we do, the first thing we do is when we meet with a customer in their home, we go through and discuss with them what their interests are and what their needs are. Every customer obviously has different needs and such. The walk-in hydrotherapy tubs are a very nice option for customers that are looking to not have to step over a traditional tub anymore. They still want to take a bath, but they're not able to get into a traditional tub. And this one allows you to sit in the tub. There's a door that swings and opens, and you get inside and sit down, and the water's, you fill it up, and it's got jets, hydrotherapy jets, or the air bubbler jets. You can actually get them even that are just a soaker tub, if you like, with no jets whatsoever. But those are some of the offerings within the walk-in tub varieties. Some of the benefits, of course, is these can also fit within your existing space. So if you have a traditional area that maybe has a 60-inch tub, there's sizes of those tubs that will fit within that space. So you can replace your existing tub or shower area with one of our walk-in tubs, and it fits in the same area. It's very beneficial for that regard. The nice thing about it, too, is the models also come with a handheld shower nozzle, so you can also rinse off, or we can readapt your shower so you can still stand inside this tub and take a shower inside your walk-in tub as well. So you don't lose the value of a shower by having a walk-in tub. You still get both. Yeah,
I love that, and I love the fact that way you can manage. You can wash your hair, actually. Use it.
That's right, exactly.
Know that. Well, men wash their hair, too, don't you?
Oh, sure. I would hope so.
Because, Bathcrest is a very, very well-known name. You do want to be very careful when you are purchasing something from a company because, there's a whole old saying about swimming pools that when you try to put in a swimming pool and you pay the guy money down and then you can't find him anymore.
That's right.
And so it's very important. Now, bathrooms are very important because when they're working on it, then you can't, be in there. But the one thing that you brag about, you say, give us 1 day. Tell us what that means.
That's right, exactly. Most installations are done within 1 day within the customer's home. What we can do is, of course, when we come out and do the needs assessment with the customer and determine what scope of work is to be done, it could just be a simple tub liner that's going over their existing tub and putting some walls up around, replacing the valves, those type of things. Those are going to be typically a 1-day installation. Even a tub-to-shower conversion, if we take that tub out and put in a new tub, we can, in most cases, do that in 1 day. If we're doing sometimes a walk-in tub or something a little more elaborate because we are custom, it may go into a second day. But for the most part, that's really where we shine the best, is that we're able to get in and get out so that you can get into using your new bathroom facility without having to wait days and weeks for what a traditional construction method would be to have your bathroom remodeled. In the traditional sense, a contractor would come in and would strip down all your tiles and rip out your tub and then have to do all this work, and it's in stages. And in many cases, they're using subcontractors as well because most contracting companies don't have the staff to do all the functions. What we do is we employ our own employees that are certified and trained to do our installations. So we can do the plumbing. We can do any renovation work inside that needs to be done within that bath space. But in most cases you don't need to because our product goes right over the top of your existing product. So unless there's some damages in the wall or if you've let it go too long and now you're kind of wondering, oh my gosh, my tiles are falling off, and that's going to take a little more work because we may have to take a section of the wall or the tiles out, repair it before we can put our product on top of it. But again, that's where the needs assessment, when we come out to the customer's home, we can address all of these issues in the home with the customer and kind of determine from there a plan of action to get it where they're looking to get it.
Okay, so maybe it's a good time for me, now that you've gotten everyone so excited, to give some phone numbers. So if you're sitting at home and you're saying, boy, I don't want to move, but I'm really so tired of the way my bathroom looks, so let me call them and let me see what they can do for me. So here's
That's
the number
right.
to call. It's 800-241-0215. Again, it's 800-241-0215. And you'll get a free in-home estimate. And let me give you their website because you'll see all the beautiful, beautiful bathtubs and ways that they can help your bathroom if you go there. It's just bathcrest.com. Very simple, BATHCREST, bathcrest.com. And there are interest-free financing plans available to qualified buyers. So don't be afraid of the cost. What you should do is say, I'm going to change the way that my residence looks. I'm going to get a beautiful new bathroom, and whether it's a new bathtub, a new shower stall, a new whatever you want, or you want the hydrotherapy tub, which of course is my favorite, you will call them and get someone to talk with you. As John has been saying, that they've been around since 1979. That's got to say a lot about it. So let me give you the phone number again. It's 800-241-0215. And the website is bathcrest.com. There are a lot of other things that we can talk about in the bathroom, but I think something that always amazes me is, so let's say you have a tiled bathroom and you now want to have some changes made to the bathtub, but you don't need the tile changed. How do you take out a bathtub like that?
Well, unfortunately, in the traditional method, that's exactly what you would have to do. You would have to take out that bathtub. Where we have what we consider to be the best option is we put a liner over the top of your existing bathtub without having to remove it. The benefit to that, of course, is when we come into your home, we will make precise measurements of your tub. We identify what tub that is. You know, there's over 800 different types and styles of bathtubs that have been manufactured. We have the molds for, and when I say the mold, we have a mold in the factory that when we identify that tub and we say it is a ABC model, we send that to the factory. The factory says, okay, the ABC model, they pull it off the rack, and they actually thermoform the acrylic material over the shape of that exact tub so that when we bring it out to your home, it's a perfect fit. It's just like taking two solo cups and putting one cup inside the other. That's essentially what we do. So you don't have to remove that bathtub. We make a mold, we make a liner that fits right over the top of their existing tub, which saves the customer money, number one, saves a lot of time and aggravation, because what can happen when you pull that tub out is it can damage the wall. There's going to be tiles that will be loose and missing from removing that tub. And unfortunately, to match tiles that may have been in the home for a little while is going to be very difficult to do. So we eliminate all of those headaches. And then when you're done, you've got a lifetime warranty on the tub liner, and it's a brand new tub. You wouldn't even know the other tub is underneath it.
Well, it's funny. I live in a condominium, and I don't know if I told you that story. When I first moved in, the first day, we rent there, and I moved in and took a bath. First night, that was fine. Second night, I got into the bathtub, didn't do anything unusual, just sat in it, and my knee just kind of hit inside.
Tell me that.
I did, and it broke completely. And besides being gashed with the blood coming out and the whole, tub, must have been a very cheap tub. And of course, I'm not the owner, so I was at the mercy of the landlord. And he wanted to just take fiberglass and repair it, and I said, there is no way. Now, I lost control, or I would have had you come in and, taken care of it. But what happened is it did take almost a week for them to come, take the tub out, to take the tiles out, it was quite a mess. I mean, it did turn out, it looks very good, but it cost him a lot of money. And I'm sure if he had called you, it would have been a much better affair, because, we had a lot of problems with that whole thing. It was a mess. Even today, I see some places, it's not glue or whatever the cement is. There's extra pieces on the floor that I can't even get off.
That's right. Well, and I will reiterate one thing about the tub itself. And what you had, obviously, was a fiberglass tub. Fiberglass tubs do not hold up over time, unfortunately, especially with use, which why have a bathtub if you're not going to use it? But what would end up happening in a situation like that is we would also have to replace it, because we will not cover over the top of something that's been damaged. With that said, though, what we do is we have what's called a freestanding tub that would fit within that same space. So we would come in and take your old fiberglass tub out, and we would put in the new freestanding acrylic tub in its place. And again, that would be a lifetime warranty with that product, and that's one thing you'll never, ever have to worry about again, is putting your knee through our product.
I hope not. I couldn't do that, but it is. See, that's it. But, you really are at the mercy of the people who come there. And that's why I'm so glad that we're working with you. I know that you're tried and tested and true. And the other thing is you have a beautiful showroom. Can we get people to go over to the showroom?
Absolutely. We get a lot of customers coming into the showroom. One of the benefits, obviously, beyond us doing shows such as the Boomer Expo, which we have the benefit of having our product there for the customers to see and touch and feel. We do have a beautiful showroom 1 mile west of I-95 on Copans Road. I can give the address if that's okay.
Yeah, please. I'd like you to do that.
Certainly. It's 1751 West Copans Road, and that's suite number 6, and that's in Pompano Beach. And just look for the Bathcrest sign. We're in the middle of a building complex there, and when you come in, you'll see the showroom. We have a lot of the offerings for our products there. It's all set up, and, of course, we always have representatives there that can answer any questions. Not only with our showroom, but our products themselves, I'll just mention, too, that we do use mowing fixtures for all of our products, and one of the reasons for that as well is because they have a lifetime warranty. So we're very concerned about making sure that everything that we do inside your home is covered by a warranty that you're going to really appreciate over the long haul. And it's just something that's just a peace of mind that you just don't ever have to go back and say, oh, my gosh, I wish, we had this or had done that, because that we're going to match your needs with our solutions.
Well, that's great. And I'm glad you just shared that with me. So what the original builder put in was fiberglass compared to acrylic. Acrylic is much stronger, as you said, it was more expensive, and they probably went the cheap way, right?
Right, that's right. And unfortunately, that's what happens with a lot of builders, and I'm certainly not bashing builders by any means, but there is what's considered a builder-grade product that when construction is being done, they're cost efficient for them because they can get them and put them in, and it saves money for the builder and the buyer and such. But the long haul, typically those products are not going to last. Most builder-grade products are going to they're an economy product in general, and I certainly again don't want to assume that for everything, but if it's considered a builder grade, it's going to be not necessarily a top of the line product.
Well, tell me also then colors. So let's say that you go into someone's bathroom. How do you match the colors of what they have?
Well, and again, when the needs assessment is being done, we'll discuss in detail with the customer what colors they're looking. Maybe a customer's looking to change their colors as well. And we have, again, 11 different tile patterns and the print patterns, if you will. And some of these print patterns, they can look and see because of the various colors that are inside these print patterns. The representative will bring samples to the home, go into the bath space with the customers, and actually hold up and show, and here's what this will look like with this color tub or with this color wall, and kind of match and see what the customer is really excited about for their new space. And then from there, it's just a matter of, okay, I select this and select that. Then that's kind of the beauty of us being in your home is we bring the showroom to you. And which is kind of difficult to do in some cases or for some products because we have the small samples that we can bring in, and as we're in the space, the lighting has a big effect. You can look at colors in 3 different places, and it'll have different looks. But when you're in your home and you see what that color is going to look like under your lighting, that's really how you can tell what it's really going to look like.
Well, the one thing you did say, and I announced it earlier when I was talking about the Boomer Expo at 5:30 to 6, is that you all will be there. And when you come, you bring your bathtub. I remember sitting in it when I was there at the last one. But I hope that you're coming down for our Boomer Expo.
I'm certainly going to do my best.
Good. I hope you
can. It's a great
can.
show, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, I hope you can. And they will be there, so you can literally see the quality of the people that you're going to be talking with as well as working with.
Absolutely.
And their products. It really is beautiful. And so, if you're going to do something and change your home, you want to make sure it's going to be there until you either, you walk out or they carry you out. Sorry.
Yes, I know.
But you are personally now up in Jacksonville. Are you doing the same thing up there?
Not currently, but I'm looking at my options. That's for sure. Yes, Bathcrest. I'm very closely tied to them yet, and
I know you
are.
Great
Company and a great product, great people, as you mentioned. the owner and the staff. It's just that's really where the success is. And it's like any other business. You can have the best product in the world, but if you don't have the people that are involved in it that really have the passion, the understanding, the expertise, then it's just a product, and that's all it is. But with us, it's really more of a family, and it's a culture that I'll say is really what makes the company what it is.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, in most companies, it is a culture, and the people who are there represent it. And so, if you can have a great product, but if the people aren't great, it doesn't matter. Or you can have great product, and the people aren't very nice. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
But I wanted
that is where we're at.
Right. So I wanted to tell everybody again, it's very easy to get there. It's 1751 West Copans Road in Pompano Beach. You just get off I-95, go west, and you'll see it right there on the north side of the street of on Copans. And then you can talk to them, and you'll see
It'll be on the right-hand side.
The right hand, right. And it's north. It's the north, right hand is the north side, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. That's all right. I want to make sure I get everybody there. So the thing to do is to come to the expo and see them there. Go to their website. You can go to their website and see them, or get there to West Copans at 1751, and you'll see what we're talking about. You will be amazed at what they have. I was very surprised when I went there. Their showroom is so complete. From fixtures, even little bath holders. Everything.
Right.
You choose what you want. You might want the ones that are silver, or you want the ones that are brass looking.
Oil rub bronze.
Bronze,
yes,
exactly.
Oil rub bronze,
exactly.
Chrome. That's right. Among the other accessories, obviously, that we have different soap caddies that are all made of acrylic. That we'll place them anywhere you want inside your bath space.
Well, we're just going to save all that. You're going to talk to them at the expo. And thank you, John. I really appreciate you calling in.
Well, thank you as well.
Okay.
Anita.
Talk to you again.
Day.
Bye.